with dinner.
St. Patrick's Day always brings back bad memories. I'm a couple of days late, but an experience I had a few years ago makes St. Patrick's Day unpleasant for me. The event didn't occur around the holiday, but it inevitably makes me think of the Irish-themed day. I encountered a leprechaun, or a distorted mutant of one. There's rumored to be a large deposit of gold in the woods near my town. I never believed it, and never looked for it. I frequented those woods for peace. It was one such excursion that led me to this. I had never gone further than ever before that day, and was making my way through some especially thick brush when I came upon a sudden clearing. In that clearing was an oddly shaped tree. That wasn't the weirdest part, though. I could hear heavy breathing, and it seemed to be coming from the tree. Additionally, the tree seemed to be moving. This would be fine if it had been windy, but there was absolutely no breeze, not to mention that the movement was in sync with the breathing. I walked up to the tree to examine it, and found myself still more shocked. The trunk of the tree was normal, and a couple of limbs sprouted up. That was where it stopped resembling a tree. An arm-shaped limb jutted downward, rooted into the ground. Alongside that was a torso-shaped part, jutting out at a twisted angle. Worst of all was the humanoid head on the torso. Its eyes watched me intently, and its mouth was clearly the source of the breathing. And then it spoke in a raspy voice. "Kill me," it rasped. I simply stammered, unable to say anything coherent. "Please, I've been rooted here for over 60 years. What are you?" I finally asked. "I'm a guardian of gold. Something you folk call a leprechaun. I'm the last one, though. Haven't seen another in a long time." I was still shocked, too shocked to respond. It continued its story. "We can make gold, and some men brought us here years ago. Many of my kin have since died or vanished. I stayed here to guard the gold, and I grew into the ground." "So, there is gold here?" I mused. "You can have it. I don't care anymore. Just burn me down and take it. The vault is below me." So I did. I got a couple of friends to come back with me a week later. I doused it in gasoline and lit it up. I'll never forget the blood-curdling screams as it burnt. As the burnt crisp of the tree thing collapsed, we noticed a manhole. My friend tried to open it, and was immediately gored through the shoulder with a spike that shot through the hole. So we ran. We ran like mad. To my knowledge, the gold is still there. I don't want to know what is in there. No amount of gold is worth it. Tomorrow is supposed to be St. Patrick's Day, but apparently it was yesterday. I woke up this morning, and it was definitely Friday, but I was just scrolling through my social media like I do when I'm bored, and a bunch of my friends have pics up of their St. Patty's Day parties, green outfits, etc. I was a bit confused, so I checked my phone's calendar, and sure enough, it's Sunday, March 18th, 2018. I have no memory of yesterday. I was planning to meet a few friends at one of the parties, but apparently I didn't make it. I just checked my phone and saw a bunch of missed calls and "Where are you?" texts from my friends, dated Saturday, the 17th. I swear, though, it was just Friday when I last woke up. This morning. So, all I can do is try to retrace my steps. I'm going to list it out there and see if I remember anything that makes all of this a little clearer. Friday, 8 a.m. I woke up to my irritating alarm and then lay there for 15 minutes debating the point in getting up late. 8:15 a.m. Resignation to the fact that I needed some money, so I had better get up. Morning bathroom trip plus shower. Around 9ish, I finished getting ready for work, grabbed a muffin, and headed out the door to go to work. 10 a.m. sharp. Sitting down at my desk, right on time. Mind-numbing work from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. when I took my first break. I usually grabbed a snack from the office vending machine, but today I decided to enjoy the spring-like weather and take a walk outside around the business center. I remember enjoying the much-needed sunshine and getting away from that dim little cubicle. 1:55 p.m. My phone beeped. Break ends in 5 minutes. I headed back inside. 2 o'clock p.m. Only 4 more hours to go. Work was half over already, and yet it felt like an eternity. I continued my pointless busy work. 4 p.m. Time for my final break, which was also my lunch hour. I decided to have my breaks later so I could feel like I was free sooner. I went to the building's cafe. No, that's not right. First, I had to really go to the restroom, so I went there. I remember there was someone I didn't even recognize from the office, and I knew everyone there. He was cleaning up all the sinks, but something was off. Very off. Can't remember what it was, though. I'll come back to it, if I remember. Anyway, after the restroom break, I went to the pizza place near the business complex. No, wait. I think I couldn't decide where to eat, so I went there first because it was close. I'd been feeling really hungry before, but now my appetite really wasn't there. I went in, but no one really noticed me or gave me the usual greeting. There was a line too, so busy. I decided to try the Popeyes chicken place instead. Maybe that would be good, but shoot, I can't remember for sure where I ended up eating, because I remember now that I went to Popeyes and that it was the same as the pizza place. My hunger was just gone. Nothing seemed appetizing and just... oh... I remember about the guy at the sinks. It was weird because it was at the women's restroom. He just stared at me as he washed off whatever that gunk was all over his face and hands. Maybe an ink cartridge from the copy machine exploded, and he didn't realize what bathroom he ran into to clean up in such a hurry. No, but why was there a puddle of ink all over the floor under one of the stalls? Why did it look like it was still being added to, drip by drip by drip? I walked over to the stall door as the strange man kept washing his hands, staring at me as I went to investigate. I pushed open the steel door, covered in inky fingerprints and splotches and smears, especially on the inside of the door and on the bathroom floor. And, oh God, it was blood, still dripping from Nadine's neck, a metallic cord dug deep into it. She was definitely dead. I must have fainted, passed out from the shock, and now it's all coming back to me. How did I get home then? Oh God, I need to remember. Him. He happened. As I started in horror from my dead former co-worker, I was about to scream, when I sensed him behind me, and suddenly, before I could make a sound, I was choking too. The next thing I remember after everything went dark was feeling a little off. I only remember that it was my lunch break. I needed to figure out again what I wanted for lunch. I thought about pizza, and I was there, but no one saw me. I considered Popeyes, and I was there, but still nothing sounded good. I thought about skipping lunch and how I just wanted the day to be over and to be back home in my comfy bed. I thought I'd take it easy and just play around on my phone for a while. Looking at it now, though, it's not where I am. I'm not at home, lying in my cozy bed. It's weird. It's like I can see my phone in my mind's eye, and all of it is very real. I'm used to my phone without really touching it, but if I try to think of the actual thing, I can see it, sitting in a plastic bag on the shelf, cracked screen, covered in ink.